You should wait for the Model Y Juniper refresh. Yes, I'm saying it. Don't buy a Model Y right now because big changes are coming really soon. In fact, the new Model Y Juniper was just spotted again, and there's a lot of news we need to break down, and not all of this Model Y news is necessarily good news. There is some bad news that all Tesla owners need to know about. So let me break down in this video the latest info we've got on Model Y Juniper, 5 reasons why you should wait for the Juniper refresh and not buy now. And yes, some bad news all Tesla owners need to know about right now. And also some good news too. The MagBack, this video sponsor, is making some amazing products and accessories for your Tesla, but a bit more on them in just a moment. Now look, I'm not gonna bury the lead in this video because there are a lot of deals and discounts and incentives to be had if you do wanna buy any Tesla right now, especially the Model Y. And I also am not blind to the fact that I just made a whole video detailing a couple of big reasons why right now is a good time to buy, and I stand by that. In addition to that, there is a new Tesla referral program going on right now where the first 10 people who go through my link down below can save $1,000 off the Tesla of their choice. No real restrictions, no limitations, just the first 10 people, $1,000 just by clicking a link, nothing else you gotta do, which is very nice to see. But with all that said, I've always held to the sort of conclusion and sort of my personal belief that if I was in the market for a Model Y, I would not buy now. I would wait for the big Model Y Juniper refresh. And when friends and family members come and ask me this question, these are the 5 reasons I personally tell them that I would wait and why I recommend them to wait as well. Buying a Model Y, it's not like a horrible thing. It's not the end of the world. It's still a really great car in 2024 and it will be that way for years to come. But I've got 5 big reasons why I really think you should wait because I really do believe this Juniper refresh is going to be worth waiting for, and I think might be coming a lot sooner than we may have originally thought. The first reason might sound dumb, but I just gotta say it to dispel any rumors, this Juniper refresh is real. Now, the whole Model Y Juniper codename, I think came out originally from Reuters about a year or so ago, because they were spot on with Highland, and after Tesla finished the big Model 3 refresh, they started working on Model Y Juniper. And for a while, there was a lot of speculation, there was a lot of will they or won't they, because it was just sort of hearsay and just, words on a page. But then slowly but surely, over the last couple of months, this vehicle has started to leak over and over and over again. We just got some really detailed shots of both the interior and the exterior of this vehicle. And just like 2 or 3 days ago, yet again, a Model Y Juniper refresh was spotted testing on the, I believe it was the California highway, driving down the road, where people snap some pictures. So not only do we know it's coming, but we know some pretty significant upgrades are coming to the Model Y, and we can sort of use the Model 3 almost as a template for what we can expect, and if it's anything like that, which it should be, it's going to be big. We know Tesla is working on a major design refresh, hence as to why the car is covered almost entirely from the spots that will have a refresh look. We know that a light bar is coming, we've got some big interior upgrades. I mean, just visually speaking, just looking at this thing, it's going to visually be different, it's going to have a new design, and because of the pace this thing is leaking, we know it's real, and Tesla's, actually testing this. Like, this is a legit thing. It's not just some random YouTube rumor. Tesla is working on a Model Y refresh that, again, will be coming soon. Another big reason that I would wait for Model Y Juniper is that this vehicle is going to pack a lot of the creature comforts that we would expect and enjoy in a 2024 sort of higher-end vehicle. Now, if you missed the news, SiriusXM just leaked a couple of days ago that they were working on a Tesla app. So like Audible and Amazon and Spotify, this should be coming to all Teslas, no longer just reserved for Model S and Model X. That'll be cool, but that's a software thing. That's an easy thing that a flip that can be switched, a switch that can be flipped, there we go, that can just be turned on, and then we're able to get these features on our cars super easily. That's software, but hardware is different. There are things that Model Y Juniper should have, like ventilated seats, an improved physical display, a rear display for back passengers. We'll have the new HVAC 2.0 system. We'll have the RGB ambient lighting. We'll have refined seats. There are just some actual physical changes with this car that no software update will be able to replicate. So if you do want to have just, cooled seats, you want to have just a brighter display, you want to have a rear screen for back passengers and new dashboard materials, all of that will be coming to the Model Y Juniper. And unless you want to go the aftermarket route on a current Model Y, you're going to want to wait for what Tesla is working on with this Juniper refresh. And I know I've gotten some heat in the past for saying it, but I stand by my personal opinion. If you look at the Model Y, the current Model Y's interior, and you compare it to Cybertruck or Model S or Model X or even the new Model 3 Highland, it does look a bit dated. That wood trim just looks a little old and tired. The interior really hasn't changed at all since this vehicle launched back in 2020. And I think a refresh, a sprucing up would be very nice to see. And I think all these visual changes, both on the outside and the inside, will help this vehicle feel a lot more fresh, modern, and new. And also these creature comforts, like as nice as they are just to sort of help you driving day to day, it's also nice if you plan to keep the vehicle for a couple of years, which I think many people are looking to drive this thing till the wheels fall off, so to speak, and just having, ventilated seats and some of the newer things, improved sound system. They're little things that might not seem like a big deal, but I think that if you're looking to drive this car for years and years, you're going to enjoy it and you're going to be happy you waited to have those things built in, because I'll tell you, in Southern California heat, not having cooled seats, it's a big problem in the current Model Y. Now, one of the questions I see in the comments all the time from you guys watching my videos is, what about range for Model Y? Could we see any range improvements with Model Y Juniper? And for a while, we really hadn't heard anything about new battery chemistry or what could be changing, but that has actually changed. There has been at least one rumor that says that Tesla could be giving us like a 25% battery increase in the long-range Model Y that possibly, depending on which calculations you go with and tire configurations and stuff like that, could reach a 500-mile-ish estimated range with the Model Y long-range variant. Again, this is just a rumor. It is just based off of some alleged leaked info, but I do think no matter if this rumor turns out to be true or not, we should see some efficiency gains and some range increases with the new Model Y. So if range is the name of the game for you, it should be worth waiting for Model Y Juniper, because worst case scenario, we should see some minor gains and improvements there. And best case scenario is we could have like a 500-mile range variant of Model Y with a larger battery pack. So if you are a road warrior looking for more range and more efficiency, that should be a big part of the new Model Y in the lineup. And if you spend a lot of time in your Tesla these days, you'll probably start to notice some parts of your car that just are particularly, I don't know how I'll say this, just not good. One of the big ones being the built-in wireless charger. It's not in the best location. The Cybertruck has a major wireless charging issue where the phone really doesn't even charge at all and gets super hot. So if you're looking to sort of put your charging issues behind you, no matter what Tesla you've got to check out the lineup from Magbach, because they've got an impeccable, incredible, I don't know what other adjectives I could use, just an amazing wireless charger for your Tesla, custom designed for the sleek, minimal interior of Model S, Model X, Model 3, Model Y. Like I mentioned, they've got an amazing solution for the all-new Cybertruck, so if you're going that route, they've got you covered. And I love this solution for a couple of simple reasons. One is that it actually, unlike the built-in Tesla charger on the Cybertruck, actually will efficiently charge your phone. It also harnesses the power of magnets. You can just snap it on there horizontally or vertically. It's going to still give you full control over that screen, not obstructed at all, but put your phone in a really useful spot for maybe you're supercharging and you want to make a FaceTime call, or you want to have Google Maps open as you drive. This is perfect for that, and Magbach's got you covered, even for Model S and Model X as well. They've got a great solution for those Teslas that you've got to check out. They've also, of course, got rim case. This has become super popular in the Tesla community because you don't want to have curb rash on your Tesla rims, and if you do have curb rash, which I may or may not have, this is a fantastic way to hide any existing damage you've got and not spend a bunch of time or money with like one of those like curb rash, people that come out and may or may not fix it. This is just a way better way to sort of restore the clean look of your Tesla and also hide any existing damage you may have and make sure that no existing damage could happen again. I am just a huge fan of Magbach products. I think they're making some of the best Tesla accessories out there. If you want to supercharge your Tesla and bring some good positive news to your Tesla, as we talk about a lot of changes that could or could not be happening, Magbach has got you covered. If you want to learn more, check out the amazing products they've got for yourself today. Hit the link right down below and use the code RobertRosenfeld15 to get 15% off your order. Again, link down below. Use my code for 15% off some amazing Magbach Tesla accessories today. another reason I'd recommend waiting for the Model Y Juniper refresh is that the lineup in 2024, 2025, whenever this launches, should be perfected. What Tesla has shown us with the Model 3 and what they've done such a good job of is that they've got a model for everyone. If you want to have the creme de la creme, a really just balls to the wall performance tier, the performance version is amazing. And I'm sure the Model Y Juniper refresh performance version will be like the Model 3 performance, which is going to be amazing. It's going to have the ludicrous speed. It's going to have the performance seats and the badge and the carbon fiber. It's going to be a really amazing vehicle. It's basically like a mini Model X Plaid for like, what, a third of the price or whatever it is. It's going to be insane and going to be a really great vehicle. If you want just sort of your basic sort of just middle tier, long range luxury vehicle, that should be sort of the middle tier long range offering. It's going to give you a really nice interior, still a very quick 0 to 60 time. You're going to have all the creature comforts you'd want and a really good looking car. And then we should be getting also an entry-level model, a standard range base model as well. That should be exciting, though I think Tesla has the opportunity here to go two ways. One is to sort of go like the Model 3 and just make sort of a more basic offering that has, you know, most of the good stuff, but a little bit of cutbacks here and there to save on costs, a little bit slower and stuff like that. Or what they could do is follow what they've done with the Model 3 standard range in Mexico and introduce a more budget-conscious base level Model Y standard range that still was, by and large, a Model Y, but it removed a lot of the higher-end, more expensive features. So it had just white ambient lighting, it had cloth seats, it didn't have a rear display, it didn't have cooled or heated seats, it didn't have the heated steering wheel and other things. There's a lot that Tesla did to that model in Mexico they stripped away in order to bring costs down and boost their profit margins. And that could be something we see with a Model Y standard range as well. Now, maybe this is just going to be for the new sort of just base cheaper Tesla, and we don't see that on the Model Y at all. Or what I think is something to be aware of is that we could see a reduction in quality, in creature comforts for a standard range Model Y. That if you really wanted sort of the base Tesla experience, you might have to go with the middle tier or above. Not sure if it's going to happen or not, but as we've seen Tesla just make that pretty big change in Mexico, I definitely think this is some news on the radar that we should be expecting, not just for the Model Y, but also new Model 3s and potentially other Tesla models in 2024 and 2025, as I think they're testing the waters in Mexico to see how people react. And I think if people are okay with it, which seems like right now most people are, they're going to introduce this in other parts of the world in order to, again, increase their profit margins on these models. And then something else I should mention are just all of the minor refinements that don't really make their way onto spec sheets. It's better acoustic glass, it's better noise reduction in the cabin, it's an improved suspension. There are a lot of big and little adjustments that Tesla makes that'll overall just make the Model Y Juniper much, much better. And I know there's always this concern with buying a first generation Tesla and you're gonna have all these issues and stuff like that, but I should say that with the Model 3, I don't think really there were any issues with those first batches of cars that came off the production line, and I'd expect Model Y to be a similar situation. Very refined. Tesla knows how to build these mass market cars, and not only are you going to get a big exterior refresh and all the creature comforts and the new design and all that stuff, but I think just overall the small little refinements, just you're going to sit a little bit more comfortable in the vehicle. It's going to be a little quieter, have a little bit better acceleration, the seats are going to be a little bit more spacious in the back. All that stuff put together, I think is going to be just a very compelling package that is worth the wait. And again, we are so close, people, to a Model Y Juniper launch. We've heard rumors and rumblings that we could see a launch as early as maybe this fall in 2024 or early 2025. I mean, however you want to slice it, we're just a couple of months away from this Model Y Juniper being announced and released to the world. And because we're so close, again, if I was in the position to buy a Model Y, I would certainly wait. It's what I'm telling everyone to do that I know, because I do think it's going to be worth it in almost every way. Yes, there are some drawbacks to like the things like the removal of stocks, and yeah, you might miss out on some deals and incentives and discounts right now. Again, $1,000, use my link down below if you want to save $1,000 off your Tesla. But again, as much as I would love to save you money, I do again want to remind you that I think this is going to be a very compelling package. And I would highly suggest you do some critical thinking before you place your order, because I do think it's going to be worth the wait. All right, guys, time for your thoughts down below. What are you doing? Where do you stand on this? Are you buying the Model Y now? Are you going to wait? Are you going to maybe go in a different direction? Are you looking at another Tesla? What do you think about all this news? Drop a comment down below and let me know. And if you made it to the very end of the video, I've got a secret you need to know, and that is that you can actually win a Tesla of your choice or $50,000 cash. Yes, you can even win a brand new Cybertruck. This is all made possible by Chicago Chesed and their 10th annual Tesla raffle happening right now. And if you haven't heard of it before, Chesed Chicago is dedicated to helping families in crisis. It's a nonprofit. They're funding 80+ programs and trying to help families get back on their feet by offering goods, services like food, furniture, job placement, and so much more. So if you want the chance to win a Model S, X3, Y Cybertruck, or $50,000 cash, link is down below, and you can get $25 off 2 tickets or $500 off 15 tickets by using my special promo code Robert. Hurry up though, tickets are limited. Only 9,999 tickets will be sold, so get your tickets today. Do not wait. Again, link is down below, and use that special promo code Robert. And if you made it to the very end of the video and want some free ways to win some Amazon money just by doing just a little bit of your time, 30 seconds. All you got to do to enter to win is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then drop a comment down below, and then include somewhere in that comment the word supercharger or supercharging. How often do you supercharge? Do you like to supercharge your Tesla? What is your best supercharging experience been like? Let me know in a comment down below. And for fun, let's do this. The first person who uses my link down below to order their Tesla, I'll hook them up with some really cool accessories. I've got a couple of ideas here of some fun things we can do, but you gotta be the first one to order. Again, only 10 people can use my link. So use that link down below if you order your Tesla. I know I just made a whole video about not wanting to buy a Model Y, but maybe you're looking at a Model 3, or maybe you're not taking my advice. So first person to use that link down below to buy a Tesla, I'll hook you up with some cool stuff as a thank you for watching the video and sticking around to the very end. So thanks guys so much for your support. Appreciate you all. I am Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.